Alright everybody, it is not with pleasure that I make this video today, July the 22nd, 2025. I unfortunately have to share with you all that the godfather of heavy metal, Ozzy Osbourne, birth name John Michael Osbourne, born December the 3rd of 1948, has left us today at the age of 76. That's right, everybody. Ozzy Osbourne, original and the real lead singer of Black Sabbath, the guy that wrote the Diary of a Madman, and yes, the guy that did did a very notorious thing with with a live bat. Unfortunately has left us today at the age of 76. And guys, if you are a fan of rock music, I do not need to tell you the impact that Ozzy Osbourne had on rock music or just pop culture in general. Today, guys, if I can be honest with you, I am devastated and heartbroken. Now, obviously, excuse me, for those of us that have been keeping up with Ozzy's situation, obviously he had been battling Parkinson's for quite some time, and he unfortunately had to leave us this morning, thankfully surrounded by family and friends. Also, if you remember, on July 5th of this year, so just about 2 weeks ago, Ozzy regained his throne as the Prince of Darkness, as the godfather of heavy metal, along with Tony Iommi, Terrence Geezer Butler, and of course Bill Ward. When Ozzy gave his final performance at the Back to the Beginning charity concert, where Iommi, Butler, and Ward joined Ozzy one last time, Bill Ward, thankfully, was able to join his Black Sabbath brothers for the first time in 20 years for this final historic performance. And truly, guys, again, today is the saddest day in rock and roll history. Sadder than when Lemmy from Motorhead died. Sadder than when Frankie Banali from Quiet Riot died. Even sadder than the day when Scott Weiland and Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell left us as well. I was fans of all those artists, but there will never be another Ozzy Osbourne just like there will be will never be another Chester, Scott, Chris, Lemmy, Frankie, or Kevin DeBro. But guys, obviously, losing Ozzy today is a loss on a whole different scale. Ozzy may have been known as the Prince of Darkness, but let me assure you guys, he made the decision to get back up there on July the 5th to say goodbye to all of us, his fans, one last time the proper way, possibly knowing that he may have only had a few days left, even though Kelly took to her social media to dispel that rumor quite quickly. Ozzy, it was the greatest honor of my life to see you, Tony and Geezer, at GB Loop Live in August of 2016. Again, my only regret about that performance is that Bill wasn't there on drums where he should have been. But it was also the greatest honor of my life to witness the entirety of Back to the Beginning. And I want you to know, Ozzy, I didn't do it for any other band on that bill, on that schedule. I did it to say thank you to what you did as a solo artist, and also to thank you, Tony, Geezer, and Bill, one final time for being the real Black Sabbath. And my God, Ozzy, you may have been restricted to your throne, but for that about hour 32 combined, if you can combine both 32-minute sets, even though he was confined to his chair for that last performance on July 5th, John Michael Osborne came alive one last time. He gave us the best performance that you could, Ozzy, with what you had available to you at that time. And for that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for doing what you had to do to entertain me that one last time 2 weeks ago. Thank you for making the decision to do it, to say goodbye in the way that you wanted to. And thank you for always telling us that we were fucking number one. Well, this final video tribute to you is to say, Ozzy Osbourne, you will always be fucking number one, and the godfather of heavy fucking metal. Your brother in arms, Rob Alford, is the metal god. But Ozzy, you were the metal godfather, and no one else will ever be able to take your place in history. So again, John Michael Osborne, Ozzy Osbourne, thank you for 57 years of showing us that going fucking crazy can 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 lead your life in a lot of dark places, but at times what you created will, unfortunately, in some of those dark places, gave joy and entertainment to millions of people around the world. 57 years of generations worth of people. And for that, Ozzy Osbourne, you are fucking number one. We will never forget you. This we promise. Ozzy, uh, I'm an atheist, but I say this to you out of tremendous respect. Ozzy, as you always say, God bless you. God bless you, Ozzy Osbourne. You are fucking number one. Again, I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in any God or afterlife. But what I do hope is that you are shaking Randy's hand right now. That you're saying hi to Diamond Vinny from Pantera. That there, that you're more importantly saying what's up to Randy. And that you are finally free from the damn curse that is Parkinson's disease. Ozzy, we will never forget you. We love you. I love you. Thank you for everything. And July the 22nd will forever be the saddest day in rock and roll history, because the genius of Ozzy Osbourne, John Michael Osbourne, is no longer with us. But Ozzy, we will keep going fucking crazy in your honor and letting us, and we will still go as crazy as we can out of respect for your memory. So thank you, Ozzy Osbourne, John Michael Osbourne. I love you, Ozzy. I will never forget you, and neither will music history. Rest in power to Ozzy Osbourne, John Michael Osbourne, the godfather of metal, and the Prince of Darkness. You will be missed. Rest in peace, Ozzy. We love you and will never forget everything you did for us. Rest in peace, my friend. May the angels have guided you to where Randy and Lemmy are today. We love you. God bless you.